So today we're going to talk about something that I get asked about a lot, and that is how to prune tomatoes. It's something that scares a lot of people, but actually it's really, really easy once you get the hang of it. Now, if you've followed me at all, you know that I am crazy about tomatoes. It is one of my all-time favourite crops, and it's a brilliant thing to grow. From just a few plants, very realistically, you can become kind of almost self-sufficient in tomatoes as a family. So why do we prune tomatoes? Well, basically, tomatoes are really, really good at growing leaves, and they'll grow a lot of them. Now, most of the tomatoes that you're going to be growing are indeterminate tomatoes or cordon tomatoes. That's basically a tomato that grows in one big long line and it will just keep on going. And what you want to do is prune it so it stays in one long line. But what it's going to try and do is put out branches all the way down, and that's what you want to take off. Now, why do you want to take off those side shoots? Tomatoes are quite susceptible to fungal-based diseases. So those are spores that are carried in moist environments. And tomatoes basically create their own little moist microclimate around themselves. So by taking off the bottom set of foliage from the plant and any side shoots that it's trying to put out, you are going to reduce the humidity levels around the plant and therefore make it healthier. The other reason for pruning tomatoes is to channel the energy from putting out all that green growth into ripening those tomatoes. And that's ultimately why you're growing the plant. You want lots and lots of ripe tomatoes. So you want that to be the focus of the energy of the plant. So we take off the leaves so it stops doing so much green growth, and we put the energy back into the tomatoes. So two other things to keep an eye out for. There are a few varieties of tomato where out of the actual truss of the tomato, they might start sending side shoots as well, and you want to take those off. And on some varieties, you'll see that they actually start producing side shoots out of the leaves themselves. And on those ones, I just take off the whole leaf. Now, a nice thing to remember is when you've taken off side shoots, if they're a little bit bigger, this is a potential new plant for you. So all you need to do is take the side shoot, either put it in water, or you can just put it straight in moist compost. And within a week or so, that will have rooted and you've got yourself a new plant. So just remember to stay on it, because once you've taken off a side shoot, the plant will eventually try and put another side shoot out of the same place. So keep an eye out for them. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of confidence to get a bit braver with the pruners. Don't be afraid of a bit of tough love, because it can really reap rewards for your harvest. And if you want more information on growing tomatoes, especially from an earlier stage, check out our sow and grow video for tomatoes. Links in the description right now.